You know, you can just like push it in or you can just like.
I can hear the freight train from my bedroom. I can hear the thoughts coming from your head. Don't know when you're leaving, but I hope it's when I'm dead.
I hear the ghosts they're calling out, going high and going low. And they whisper
Whispering all while they sing. I never really know. Mixed messages I was receiving. At least that's what they said. And looks can be deceiving. At least that's what I read.
We're over there and out of here, and the scene is so near.
They whispering or are they singing? It's never been so clear.
First chip. Ready. Oh, that was sick. That was grip. Oh, what's that? Oh, that was backdoor. Oh, that was man. No, that's it. Oh, you still stuck it. Yeah.
And this life that we are weaving, oh, I hope it keeps us warm when it is cold. And a sign outside your parents' house, set for sale. Now it's sold. I hear the freight train from my bedroom. I can hear the thoughts coming from your head. Don't know when you're leaving, but I hope it's when I'm dead.
Less size. Man. What are you gonna do? He was hunting. Pretty. It was a small one, I think. If it was a shark. Did you see it?
I don't know. They said it was a shark.
Yeah. The guy saw it.
Was it a shark? I don't know. I'm not the shark guy, but I think it was. I guess.
Small shark.
Dakota.
Small
Whoa.
shark. Small shark. Not too bad.
Yeah, it didn't look that big, but it was still kind of weird having there be a shark inside of where you need to go.
Was it inside?
It was inside.
Wow.
Here we go. So
Holy shit.
this is the wind up.
Not wind up.
No,
Get
the
to
wind up. This is the wind up
Get
sequence.
to the thing.
I've got the feed under.
Nah, they're mental. You said did you make this one?
Look, he landed it,
Yeah,
Holy
he did land
shit.
it.
but then it was just the backwash or something.
That was proper crazy. That was fucked up.
I like it. I like it when the grums get stoked.
There's a few that big.
So fast, I was tripping.
We were like
I'm
losing.
like, we lost you guys straight away. I was like, slow down, Jenna. So
Yeah,
It was
Just on the dirt track.
Oh, dirt track. We were like fucking gonna pop a tire out. That's a sick little bit. Oh wow. No way.
Definitely some little nugs, little barrels. I mean, not little, but you know. The grums will love it.
Rightio, Greg.
Okay, I'm ready. Oh, I need a bit of sandpaper. Like, still my nose is like, I haven't completely finished the job, you know what I mean? It's a work in progress. We'll do the job though. Okay. Yes, sir. Spend 10 cents. I'm rich.
The sun is always shining down on me and I don't mind. I feel bad for my friends who are not happy all the time. And when I love you more than me, I think that it's alright. We can't help the way we feel and it all falls in line. I am feeling happy all the time. I am feeling happy all the time. Nothing ever bothers me and I'm content with change. I have this spontaneity that we should all embrace. I don't often think that I will end up all alone. And even if I did, I have good friends inside my phone. I am feeling happy all the time. I am feeling happy all the time.
Make me come alive, come on and turn me on. Touch me, save my life, come on and turn me on. I'm so young to die, come on and turn me on, turn me on, turn me on, turn me on, turn me on. Make me come alive, come on and turn me on. Touch me, save my life, come on and turn me on. I'm so young to die, come on and turn me on, turn me on, turn me on, turn me on, turn me on.
This race is probably the most epic thing you can do as a sailor.
We go to places where no one else would go.
You'll be probably frightened at times, scared, worried. You'll hate it. You'll absolutely despise the fact that you're involved.
You are pushed to the limits without sleep in such harsh conditions. No one else on the planet gets to do that kind of stuff. It's because I love to be on the ocean, though. Being one with nature.
It's a 9-month race, it's 45,000 miles, and it doesn't stop. You know, it's 24/7.
emprender el rumbo hacia el océano abierto, hacia mar abierto. Y le vamos a dar ¡Un fuerte aplauso para el JBayBrunch Team!
The fleet depart Alicante today towards Cabo Verde for the first leg of this 6-month race around the world. When they're going around the world, they'll be in the Southern Ocean, where there are huge storms, big waves. But actually, day 2 here has got a very, very windy forecast as they exit the Mediterranean. And entering the Atlantic, there'll be 4 to 5 meter waves. So it's a real baptism of fire to start the race.
This is a world where an ardent heart and a sharp mind can meet and reach a perfect balance. Serene, sovereign, with a beat of its own. Every movement foreseen, conceived, rehearsed to the very last detail. So that when the time is right, when the fickleness of the elements has been factored in, and the absolute focus of the mind instilled in every part of the body, that one shot is released. It takes but one instant, yet it perpetuates a tradition of nobility deeply rooted in history, and an ironclad resolve to improve the values of a discipline driven by passion and bound for perfection.
The Kalahari's got its own draw. It's vast and it's forever. You've just got to get into those sand dunes on your own, and there you're going to find a lot of solitude. It can seem like a place of massive emptiness, but you suddenly find 5, 6 different animal tracks right there. There's this huge amount of life And when I'm on a filming project, I really like to try and live like the animals do so that I can experience the hardships that they're going through. I want to see wildlife in a totally different context. And that's really, I suppose, what draws me to the Kalahari. It's the vastness and the openness. I really enjoy being able to see these massive distances. Those are great images and things that stick with you.
January 16th, 1991. Start of Operation Desert Storm as an American-led coalition begins bombing targets in Iraq and Kuwait. It happens after Saddam Hussein fails to meet a UN deadline on withdrawing from Kuwait. President George H.W. Bush.
5 months ago, Saddam Hussein started this cruel war against Kuwait. Tonight, the battle has been joined.
2003. Space Shuttle Columbia lifts off from Cape Canaveral, Florida, on what turns out to be its final flight. The mission ends in tragedy when the shuttle disintegrates on re-entry with all of its crew lost. 1920. Prohibition takes effect across the United States, barring the sale, manufacture, and transport of alcoholic beverages. The 18th Amendment to the Constitution establishing prohibition is repealed more than a decade later. 1979. Facing growing unrest, the Shah of Iran flees into exile, never to return. What soon follows, an Islamic fundamentalist regime led by the Ayatollah Khomeini replaces the Shah. Months later, dozens of Americans are taken hostage when the U.S. Embassy is seized in Iran's capital, Tehran. And 1964. In New York, the musical Hello, Dolly, starring Carol Channing, opens on Broadway. Today in history, January 16th, Ed Donahue, The Associated Press.
Welcome back in our studio, and in today's news,